Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back with another review. And today we're taking a look at from the Transformers Siege line. This is Voyager class Optimus Prime, and I know I'm a little late with it, but better late than never. I got this figure from Amazon.com, where it is available right now, and as of this recording, July 15th, it is Prime Day. So remember, folks, Optimus Prime died for your sales. Yeah, so I actually had this and Megatron right before the Siege line hit, but what happened is I missed out on the early reviews, so I used them as trade fodder to get the Deluxes, Micro Masters, and the first Battle Masters. And then, as usually happens, Amazon stock was depleted. I was looking to use gift cards and stuff, and newer items always will take precedence over older items. So eventually I was able to get Megatron, who we already looked at, and now we're looking at Optimus Prime. And I have to say, I kind of wish I had Optimus Prime earlier on. This is a fun figure, and I will say, I think it's better than the Leader Class Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime. It's a little more fun, there's more of a tactile feel to it. We're starting off in vehicle mode, which is, of course, his futuristic cab over engine truck. Here in the back, we do have its weapons stored. This is the ion blaster with the shield pegged in. This is like it is a named combined weapon. This is like his super ion blaster or something, but they do disconnect. This can be used as a shield, or you can fold it open and just like so, and make sure you do it in order. You do the small blade here at the top, and then this blade here at the bottom, and you have a battle axe. So those are kind of nice. Now, Optimus Prime also features a hover mode. This was something that I originally thought all of the Autobots would have, or I should say all of the figures would have, but really it only looks like Optimus Prime does it, so it might have been an idea that was scrapped earlier on. So, you can basically go from this to this, and as you can see, all I basically did was flip down the wheels. Kind of silly, kind of pointless, but it is there. I can kind of understand why it was really worked out of the designs of the other figures. It's not even mentioned in the instructions. This comes from Hasbro at San Diego Comic-Con last year mentioning it. I do want to mention on my version of the figure, the battle damage really isn't that bad. Just some stuff there on the shoulders. And of course, you do have the effects hard points here and here, and you do have the peg holes all over, so you can armor Prime up as you see fit. So that's enough for vehicle mode. We will pause and go into robot mode. Okay, and here's Optimus Prime in robot mode, all armored up with his included weapons, showing off some of the articulation. Like all the other Siege figures, he does have ankle tilts and swivels and all that, and it is a really nice G1-ish style Optimus Prime. I know a lot of people complain it's another Optimus Prime, another G1 Optimus Prime, but I gotta tell you, when they look as good as this, I really don't mind. You can see more of the battle damage there. On its legs. It's not as bad as it was in the photos. I mean, that's really one of the things I think people have come out with Siege, and there you can see his backpack. That the battle damage has ended up not being as bad as it could have been. So, I think that is a plus in this line's favor. Of all the figures released, we were up to Wave 3, we just looked at some of those, and going back to this Wave 1 figure, really, there's not a bad figure. There are figures I like less than others, but really, it's been a solid line, and that's something Hasbro hasn't had in a very long time. So, we'll pause, and I will give you my final thoughts. Had to bring in Dazzle Strike again just to get a little more of an action effect out of Prime. And really, I'm able to do stuff with this figure that I can't even do with the leader class version, which is really, if you look at that core figure, it's just another Voyager. This is really a fantastic mold. One thing I did want to mention that I should have mentioned in vehicle mode is there was some flash here on the joint that connects the backpack hood, top of the car to the rest of the body. And while everything pegged together, it didn't sit flush, so I had to clean it up a little. And it was better, but still not great. But that's mine. Your mileage may vary. I really have to recommend this Optimus Prime, not just because we only have a Voyager Megatron, but this is a fantastic figure. This is one of the best Voyager Optimus Primes I've handled in a long time. It's definitely worth the money. You can have a lot of fun with it between the weaponizers and battle masters and all that. It really the best way I can describe it is, if I was a kid, this would be one of the figures that I would get this figure and I would be happy and not buy it anymore, or any more Voyagers, because I'd be able to go out and get the battle masters, get the weaponizers, get the micromasters, and just really armor them up and have a good time playing with my other figures that I've already had. So, as I mentioned at the beginning, I got this figure off of Amazon.com. It is still in stock now. I think they have some steady supplies, and who knows, you might be able to catch a deal and get this guy for under $25. As it is, the price hovers between $27 and $29, so you'll be paying after tax $30 total, which is unfortunately what Voyagers go for nowadays. But if you can get it for under 25, it is a steal. This is your old pal Chuck for Optimus Prime. We will see you next time.